This is the original flavored beef jerky. Parisian, which is that over there. And then here's the Londoner. It's good though. I would give this 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty high. Look at how cute this is. This is like totally a really good dating spot. It looks like it's cooked just the way I like it, which is medium rare. So many people today. Wow. I'm surprised. It's Sunday. It's kind of like the end of the New Year national holiday now, but look at all these tourists here. That's a lot of people. It's a little bit surprising. Yeah. All tourists. All tourists. It actually looks like they're coming from different places. I don't think all these are like mainland tourists. A lot of them actually look Southeast Asian. I don't know, maybe from Malaysia, the Philippines or something. This is very interesting. This is a very famous church right here. Although I'm not sure what the name is. We'll have to look it up later. I'm at a different part of Macau now, and this is the island of Cotai, which is right across a little strip of water from the old city of Macau. This is a more of a newly developed part of Macau. About 20-30 years ago, they started building these new casinos in a brand new area of Macau, and now they have this more of a historic street behind us where you can get traditional souvenirs as well as traditional type of Macau style food like the Portuguese egg tart or like Chinese style almond cookies, pastries, or like the baked chicken that I had yesterday. And but as you can tell, this is a huge tourist attraction. It's Sunday, tons of people out here. Lots of people out here just getting food, souvenirs for their stay here. So it's been a number of years since I've been here. Let's go in and check it out. So one of the popular foods in Macau that you would get are meat jerkies. And they've got pork jerkies here, beef jerkies. The flavors, I think some of the popular flavors are like barbecue and black pepper. And you can try the jerkies here while you're here. This is the original flavored beef jerky. More of a kind of a original. This is pork jerky. I think also original flavor. Flavorful. Try the spicy one.
黑椒味的啊，有辣有不辣的啊，可以尝试肉干啦。来，知道能热的啊，可以试下味道来。2.88折优惠啊。
It's all pretty good. There are tons of people now behind me. So if you like jerkies, there's another place across the street selling it too. If you like jerkies, these jerkies. These are pretty good quality jerkies because they taste pretty tender, it's pretty flavorful. And not like the American style jerkies are like really tough to chew on. So I actually prefer this style of meat jerkies. But you can try to your heart's content. There's 20, 30, probably more of these places on this street selling this. But let's see what else they have here. Every tourist spot you go to, there's always a Turkish ice cream place. Although I'm pretty sure this guy's not Turkish. This is a fun way to mess with your kid. It's a fun way to mess. She finally got hers. That wasn't too difficult. Those acres are really big. They look pretty good too. See that? The red sign? It's a durian ice cream place that I'm interested in trying. But this, whatever this line is this for the ice cream? No, oh my gosh. This is for the Portuguese style egg tart. So this must be a really popular place to get the egg tart. This line is absolutely crazy. I don't know how much it is for one, but I'm not interested in waiting that long line. There are probably other places that'll do just as good of a job. Portuguese egg tarts. It's not like I've never had one in my life. Some of these places are being absolutely swamped. Look at this beef place. Being absolutely swamped.
您就几个人呢？您就是你一个人。3牛肉丸。墨鱼丸好吗？牛肉丸有没有？有啊。加牛肉丸。好，可以啊。来，后面来一位。買啲買啲啦。找房。係中嘅找房。再加一份牛肉丸。
Not a popular dessert is the steamed milk. This is actually a Cantonese specialty. That's very popular from my ancestral hometown of Shende in Guangdong. So here's the durian ice cream place that I was interested in trying. And it's also pretty popular right now. People lined up to get the durian ice cream. Although at this point, like, my interest in this has somewhat gone down because I just had that really good basically frozen durian last night. But this is durian ice cream, so it's a little bit different. Here's the different ice creams they have. From what I understand, it's handmade. Okay, it's 70 pataka for one little small. Like, that's like, how much is that? It's a really small thing of ice cream. 70 patakas is like that's like $9 US dollars. That's super expensive. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think it's overpriced. I think it's overpriced. I can just pay another $5 on top of that and get that frozen durian I had yesterday, which is 100% pure durian. And so anyhow, let's move on. Yeah, 70 patakas will actually get you a really big bowl of some other food. It's a nice park down there with all these orange flowers. There's a pathway there where there's actually there's a moving sort of a bellway that takes you across that path down there. This is a nice park. A nice walk through this garden right here. Look at all these flowers that are planted here. Lots of flowers and butterflies. Oh, this is really cool. It's a great spot to take a walk, like after lunch or something. Although I still haven't had my lunch, I'll need to think about that. Here's one of the newer casinos on the Cunha Street, and it is called the Londoner. They have really built a lot of these casinos based on the cities in Europe, such as the Venetian, which is over there. There's the Parisian, which is that over there. And then here's the Londoner, the newest addition to this collection of casinos on Cotai. I think they've done a pretty good job with the facade. Looks decent. There's like catch a glimpse of the Big Ben over there. Here's a better look at the replica of the Big Ben from over here. So this facade, as I gather, because I've actually been to London itself, it's meant to replicate the Westminster Church in London with the Big Ben sitting next to it. So I'm a little bit hungry. I decided to just grab a quick bite at Shake Shack. I know this is a chain from the US, and I'm not even that big of a fan of hamburgers, and wouldn't normally look for American things when I'm in Asia, but you know, it's a casino, so these are the type of offerings you're gonna get. And if you're gonna get Chinese food, it's gonna be expensive anyways. But the other thing I'm curious about is that, like I said, all the chain restaurants from overseas, when they come to Asia, they'll have localized menu items, which I'm curious about. As far as the burgers go, it's actually all the same. And I'm probably going to get the shroom burger. But it does look like they have a local item right here, which is the ginger crush milkshake. That is a Macau exclusive milkshake. And it's the Cantonese style dessert of the ginger infused steamed milk, but they've turned that flavor profile into a milkshake right here. So I'm gonna try that. Not much of a line right here, which is good. So I know there's another localized item here, which is in the dessert section. It's the Queen of Tart. And it looks like it's some sort of variation on the local egg tart, the Portuguese egg tart. That's interesting too, but I'm not gonna get it. A milkshake would be enough. So I would point out another thing that's I find to be interesting is that all the menu items are actually in English, only with the Chinese explanation underneath. So I've got my food right here, and nothing complicated. Just got myself a shroom burger, which is what I usually get in the US. Actually, now that I think about it, I usually get the shroom stack. So this does not have the hamburger in it, just the mushroom. Anyways, it's all right. And I'm sure it's gonna be good still. See? That's what a Shake Shack shroom burger looks like, all right, in Macau. Let's have a bite. Pretty standard stuff. A little bit overly salty, but not surprising because now that I've been in Asia for the last like 4 months, most American food now tastes overly salty or sweet to me. Try the ginger crush milkshake. So very generous helping of whipped cream on top. And the yellow stuff there would be basically the ginger crushed ginger, I think. That'll give this a ginger flavor. And this normally is served as a steamed custardy milk type of dessert. So I can see how they turn this into a milkshake, because it's supposedly made of milk anyways. It's kind of a smart idea, I would say, but let's see how good it tastes. Okay, it's pretty good, yeah. I like dessert made with ginger, and this definitely does taste like the ginger steamed milk that you would get in a Cantonese style restaurant. Pretty good ginger flavor. It's not overly overpowering. It's got, you know, it's combined with the smooth texture of the dairy. And so I think this is pretty good. But I'm going to say it's overly sweet, but of course it is. It's an American style milkshake. But it's good though. I would give this 8.5 out of 10, which is pretty high. I actually did notice something that was a little bit odd after a few bites. And now I know what it is. It's the bun. So this bun, it's instead of the bun that I'm used to in the U.S. This is more of a cheap brioche style dinner roll type of bun. It's basically, it has the texture of a dinner roll, which kind of feels a little cheap to me. But yeah, that's the difference I noticed. Everything else is fine. So it's my first time here at the Londoner, but I can't tell really there's anything special in here. Just a bunch of high-end shops. And the restaurants there are actually a lot of American restaurants here for some reason. There's a cheesecake factory right here. There was a Shake Shack that I ate there before. And here's a Lady M New York. Yeah, nothing special so far. Stairs, dining area. There's a Tim Ho Wan, which is a Cantonese style dim sum restaurant. This supposedly is an English style restaurant. It's called Churchill's. And I think what they got is fancy pastries. Looks like it's kind of for like English high tea. Pastries actually look pretty good. Some pecan, what is that, a pecan bear claw or what is that? Some donuts, scones and muffins. Croissants look pretty good. Sampling of the pastries and display cases. Cakes over here. Oh, that's quiche. 55 patakas for a piece of quiche. Flan. And the pastries look like good quality. And here's the English style high tea you can have here. I'm sure it's not cheap. This is the actual front of the restaurant, actually. More facing the front of the casino. There's a little English signature here in the middle of the casino. A double-decker bus. There's a pub over there. And of course, there is nothing that says England like a Haidilao hot pot. And of course, I'm quite sure they actually have Haidilao hot pots in England. Haidilao is like all over the world now. There's a sculpture of Winston Churchill at 10 Downing. this older building here. I think this is like the city hall. Kind of looking at it and felt a right vibe, like it looks cute and the menu looks good too, and I thought, oh, maybe I should come back and eat here sometimes. But it looked like almost like a little bit of a dating spot, because it looks a little bit kind of like, you know, chic, trendy and romantic. But I walked by this place again today on the way actually to another place. Now, as it turns out, the other place is closed. And I decided, okay, well, I think the universe wants me to try this place out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I don't think it's completely really like a dating spot, because there's actually, you can see there's a family and they're eating right now. So let's go and check this place out. So this place does Western style dishes, like steak, rotisserie chicken. There's different kinds of seafood as well. There's pasta. And but look at the vibe of this place. Look at how cute this is. This is like totally a really good dating spot. Super cute. It'll be romantic. A pretty nice place to have a meal by yourself as well. So my steak has just arrived, and this does look pretty good. It's supposed to be an Australian Wagyu steak. And it comes with a little bit of dipping sauce right there. And let's cut into it. So I've just cut into my steak, and it looks like it's cooked just the way I like it, which is medium rare. They go by 30%, 50%, 70% right here. So this is the medium rare. Tender and juicy and flavorful. More on the fatty side than the flavorful side, which is not surprising because it's Wagyu beef. Wagyu beef is heavy on the fat, more of the butter taste and the meat flavor. But it's pretty good. And this is I think about like $21 US. So it's not a big steak, but it's still satisfying. It's good reasonable price. So it's my last day in Macau, and before I leave, I wanted to eat a Portuguese egg tart. Check out those egg tarts over there. They look pretty good from the display, so I got a combo actually. This place has a combo. You get an egg tart and a pork chop bun, which is another food that Macau is known for. They just grill a piece of pork chop and put it in a bun, so it's like a pork chop sandwich. And I ate the egg tart already. It was delicious. Let's try the pork chop bun right here. Yeah, the pork chop is tender. Just a little bit of seasoning on it. Nothing too rich or heavy. The bun is pretty soft. Best thing about it is like this is made to order, so you know, it's pretty tasty. So I walked by this noodle place right here and realized this was a place that was recommended by a couple I met the other night who are from Hong Kong, who have been here many times, and they recommended this place. So I decided to have myself a second lunch. This is their one of their signature dishes. It's the noodles with their three basically best items, which is the one. Also, this is their fish skin dumpling. I think there's one more thing in there. It's their shrimp dumpling. The classic style for serving a good bowl of dumplings, wonton noodles, is always to put the dumplings and the wontons underneath the noodles. This way the noodles don't get overcooked and the dumplings can cook a little more. Check out the vibe of this place. It's a super tiny little place. There is an upstairs. The lady was even nice enough to help me put up the suitcase up there because there's no room in here. It's a really small place, but pretty well known, I think. So let's try the fish. It's very tender. Skin is very well made, and the inside is very flavorful. The filling is very flavorful. It's also important to try the soup. The quality of the broth, the flavor of the broth says a lot about the good bowl of wonton noodles. Oh, the soup is very good. Yeah, you can definitely taste the different ingredients in there, like dry shrimp roll, and dry fish, etc. It's good bowl of noodles. I'm going to get to this. It's a really tiny space, not ideal for shooting video. But this is good quality noodles. So here's a place where I just finished my bowl of noodles. Super tiny hole-in-the-wall place. And but they're handing so many bowls of noodles out. I thought their hands were about to come off. Yeah, and most of the restaurants, many of the restaurants in Macau actually are little restaurants, very small sized restaurants, specializing on certain foods like wonton noodles or Portuguese egg tarts or the beef organs. Those are like sort of the main things, the mainstays of the local food here. But the quality is very good. So I recommend this place. So I'm at the bus stop right now, waiting for my bus to get to the border crossing point, then to take a high-speed train from Zhuhai back to Guangzhou. And I just wanted to quickly mention that how nice the people are here in Macau. I was at another bus stop just down the street looking for my bus, and an elderly gentleman was looking at me. At first I thought it was like, why is he looking at me, right? I'm just carrying a suitcase. I know I'm a tourist and all that, but what's the deal? And then he asked me like what bus I was looking for. So it turns out he was concerned for me. He knew that I was looking for my bus and wanted to just talk to me and give me some information. And yeah, he told me about a bus that's there. And then another elderly lady then talked to me and said, no, this is the better bus to take. So I'm down here taking this bus, which was recommended by my GPS anyway. So the people here are really nice. They're actually concerned for you. They'll talk to you, engage you, and give you the information that you need. And when you're out traveling, it's great to be at a place where people are friendly and will help you out. So much respect and love to Macau.